Hi, it's David Kingsbury here from David Kingsbury Fitness.
Mike Johnstone, Natural Addiction.
Today we've got full days cooking ahead of us and a full day eating as well. But before we get into the serious cooking, we're going to do a monster breakfast full of carbs, proteins, fats, a real high energy, quick meal to keep us going for the day.
Rapid fire porridge, basically.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got jumbo oats. Jumbo oats, aren't they?
Organic jumbo oats.
Perfect. Yeah. So they're going in first.
We're cooking for 3 too.
Yeah, it's cooking for 3. So yeah. So oats are a great source of carbohydrates, steady release. So a really good thing to start the day with.
Flax seeds, sunflower, and pumpkin seeds ground up.
Yeah. So we've got a ground seed mix here. You can use non-ground seeds. You can use any seeds for this. It's really good. It brings up the protein content, the fat content, which in turn, the calories for energy. And also chia seeds as well.
Chia seeds.
Same story. You can use soaked chia seeds for this. We've got ground chia seeds, which you can just chuck straight in.
Good old hemp protein.
So the hemp protein is adding the sort of serious protein hit to the meal. So without it, there is still a reasonably high protein content to the meal. But by introducing the hemp protein, it's just going to bring that protein up to the next level. So it makes a great, pre-workout meal or post-workout meal. Or just a breakfast for a long day.
Yeah, we're not going crazy on it. We're just putting a little bit in there, aren't we?
Yeah, because it's topping it up.
And cinnamon, which is a superfood, isn't it, David?
It is, yeah. So cinnamon is, it's a great thing to add to meals, especially early in the day. It helps to balance blood sugar levels. So really good to incorporate with your carbohydrate meals.
And a little bit of sea salt.
A pinch of sea salt, yeah.
From Cornwall.
So you always do a little bit of sea salt in the porridge, yeah?
Always.
Yeah.
Like I think any traditional Scottish porridge always has a bit of salt in there. And we're going to pop in some coconut oil as well. Just because it gives it that great flavour and it's very, very good for you as well, isn't it, David?
It is, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Do you want me to help you with that there, one?
Yeah, you can give me a little hand with that. Yeah, you can get the chef to help me with that one.
Yeah.
So the coconut oil is great. Great source of calories, great source of of healthy fats, and so it's really going to help keep your energy levels up. We'll do some flaked almonds as well.
Oh.
Just going to chuck a few flaked almonds in. Add some nice texture to it.
Yeah.
Again, topping up the protein and the good fat content.
I'm just going to chop up an apple. It's all just for, like you say, it's just to give it some sort of, more things to chew on.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll
flavour.
Yeah, adding some fruit into the mix. So we've got some apple to go in. We've got some chopped banana to go in, and also some frozen blueberries. So we're using frozen blueberries because they store really well. So blueberries and other berries are quite an expense. They can be quite an expense. If you go with frozen, it's going to really reduce the waste of them because you can just keep them in the freezer and then just pull them out when you need them.
And it makes your porridge go purple, Dave.
And it makes your porridge go purple.
Just put bananas all over your back.
And I've got bananas on my back as well. So there's the ingredients in essence there, yeah.
The dry, wettish mix, and now we're going to put some liquid in there.
Yeah.
Options are many things. Water, simple. Almond milk, oat milk, or hemp milk, or cow's milk.
Absolutely, yeah. So for the liquid in this, you can use any of those, like Mike was saying. It's really personal preference. They're all suitable sources. I tend to make mine with water, but that's just because it's easy for me. My wife uses coconut milk, which is a perfectly good option. Really nice to have in there. I think we're gonna have a little bit of all of them.
I'm gonna put a little bit of both, and then I'm gonna put some water in there as well.
Perfect.
And that little soupy mix, we're gonna put straight on the heat.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stir it up. That won't take long. So you'd say this sort of breakfast for the start of any day it sets you up for hours, really, isn't it?
Yeah, this kind of meal is perfect. It's very quick, very easy to make. I mean, the actual prep time there is just a matter of a couple of minutes. The cook time, again, a couple of minutes. You can really easily bowl this up, eat it as soon as you get to work. Take it to, if you're training before you go to work and you want to train before breakfast, you can just take this in a bowl. And it's a quick and easy meal. You can have it any time, and it's perfect. It's got everything you need for recovery, for energy. It's a really, really good option for a quick, healthy, nutrient-packed breakfast. It works really well as a post-workout meal. After you finish a training session, having your carbohydrates, your protein, really important for for muscle growth and recovery after the training session. So it's a really nice post-workout meal, and it tastes good as well. It's got the fruit, it's got the flavour.
Yeah.
It's a really nice thing to have in.
It's all about making it taste good.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it tastes good, you're going to want to eat it.
You are, yeah.
You don't have to eat boring food to
No.
make yourself.
And that's the thing, when you're trying to follow a healthy food plan, one of the most important things is enjoying the food that you're eating. If you're not going to enjoy it, it's much easier to stray from that healthy menu and to choose something else.
I think that half the thing is as well. If you really are into the food that you're cooking and then going to eat, it makes a big difference to how your body absorbs the food as well. In a more of an esoterical sense, it's.
Yeah, definitely.
You've put it in. You've made some great food. You've put the love in there, and then you're going to receive it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And enjoy it.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Mindful cooking.
Yeah, exactly. Mindful
eating.
cooking. Yeah. And taking the time to eat your meals. Not rushing them down. Spending some time having them is a big part of it, like Mike is saying. And try and relax while you're eating your meals. And enjoy them.
And chew.
Yeah, exactly. Chew. Take your time with it, and your body will treat it differently if you eat it in that way.
I'm going to use one of these, Dave.
Perfect.
To serve this breakfast stuff in.
Lovely.
Little box of Teat Benko.
Yeah. So we've got some of these which we're using today, which we use all the time. To be fair, so these are great. So Mike uses these on set when he's cooking for the actors all the time. They're great for delivering the food in. Also
holds the heat, doesn't it?
Holds the heat, exactly. Yeah. They've got a real selection of things. So we use them for the soups, the main meals, porridges, all that kind of stuff. And I also use them personally for myself when I'm doing my food prep. And if I'm taking my lunches into work, I use these, and it's a great option because otherwise I'm raiding all the bowls and plates from my cupboard. So it's much better to use these.
Yeah, good for food storage, good for kids. If you're making your children meals, school lunches, picnics, you name it. I love them.
Yeah, and it's an important part of the whole food prep and eating a healthy diet is organisation. So if you can be organised with your food prep, cooking in bulk, so we're doing 3 portions here, and you could. There's no reason you couldn't put the other 2 of these in the fridge and have them for following days. Likewise with the with the prep, if you've got the containers and things ready to use, it's just going to make the whole process much easier.
Yeah, with the porridge, most important, like any cooking, don't burn the backside out of it. So just keep it stirring, keep it moving.
You've got to understand where you're getting your proteins from, where you're getting your carbohydrates from, where you're getting your fats from. So your macronutrients. So once you've got a really good understanding of your food, it gives you we'll go something with that. It gives you much more flexibility in terms of designing a menu for yourself as well. Because if if you've got a great understanding of it, then it really allows you to be very flexible with your meals.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of information on the mighty web, isn't there, for anything really?
There's far too much information. That for most people, that's the biggest problem is the fact that there's so there's
too much.
There's too many options and there's too many different diets, too many variables. Mike, who no doubt will agree with me on this, it's about balance. It's about eating for your health and eating the food you enjoy and making the whole process about being a balanced lifestyle as opposed to a quick fix or a crash diet and those kind of things. Obviously there are scenarios where where certain people may have to be more strict, but all in all we're sort of dealing with general health and wellness, so it's a case of following a really nice balanced diet.
Yeah, I mean the blueberries in this make it very purpley. You can kind of maybe see.
Yeah.
We're going to pop a little high protein yogurt, Icelandic yogurt.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got some Icelandic yogurt. There's 11 grams of protein per 100 grams in there, so it's a good, it's a really good source of protein for non-meat eaters as well. Yeah.
And there's a little bit of cinnamon on top of that.
And a nice sprinkle of cinnamon to go with it. Yeah.
Just to finish that off. And I always like to put.
And
I serve up some strawberries and a bit of blueberry,
exactly.
Just for the crunch and also it's fresh, isn't it?
Yeah. So when you're cooking with the berries, they are going to soften up obviously when you cook them. So you can just add a cup, save a couple for the end, add them to the top, and it just adds that burst of flavour and the added texture as well to it. And I think we are nearly good to go, which is lucky.
Very much so, Dave. We're very close to eating because I know you're hungry.
I'm getting hungry. Yeah, definitely. I eat a huge amount of food, so it's it's always a great day when I'm hanging out with Mikey because we get fed very, very well.
I usually forget to eat because I'm so busy cooking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But this is going to be great. Little strawberry on top of there, and we've got some colour action. We're going to take a photo of this later on, just so you can kind of see.
Yeah, and for all recipes and nutritional advice, there'll be information posted on my blog with sort of accompanying every meal, so you can get a good idea of if this meal is right for you, which in general it will be, but how to make it fit your goals and to sort of match what you're training for and what you're trying to achieve. So we can talk about the different calories and the different macronutrients to make it suitable for yourself.
Fantastic. Shall we eat?
Let's eat.
Cheers, David.
Cheers.